Hello, I'm Dr. Sarah Williams, a pediatric specialist passionate about guiding parents through their child's physical, mental, and emotional growth journey. Every parent dreams of watching their child grow strong, confident, and tall, not just in body but in spirit. Height has always been seen as a symbol of health and vitality, and while genetics set the blueprint, nutrition decides how that blueprint unfolds. In homes across the world, parents often measure their child's height against the wall, marking the progress in pencil and celebrating every new inch. But what if growth seems slower than expected? What if a child's potential is quietly held back by something as simple as what's missing on their plate? The truth is, height isn't determined by luck alone. It's a dance between genes, hormones, and nourishment. A growing body needs the right fuel to build bones, stretch muscles, and balance hormones that regulate growth. Without those nutrients, even the strongest genes can't express themselves fully. For many kids today, fast food and sugary snacks have quietly replaced the balanced meals their bodies crave. These foods may fill the stomach but starve the cells responsible for growth. That's where the power of nutrition comes in. When a child eats smart, their bones respond, their posture improves, and their energy soars. Inside every child's body, bones are constantly growing, lengthening, and renewing. This process, known as ossification, depends on a steady supply of minerals like calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium. But bones don't grow in isolation. They need protein to strengthen tissue, vitamin D to absorb minerals, and zinc to activate growth hormones. It's a delicate orchestra, one that can be tuned perfectly with the right diet. A deficiency in just one key nutrient can slow growth dramatically, while the right combination can unlock the body's full potential. Consider this. During childhood and adolescence, growth plates, the soft regions at the ends of long bones, remain open, allowing bones to lengthen. Once these plates close, usually in the late teens, growth stops. This means the years between 5 and 15 are the golden window for growth, when nutrition matters most. Giving the body everything it needs during this period isn't just helpful, it's essential. That's why understanding which foods truly support height gain can make all the difference. Parents often ask if height can be boosted through food alone. The answer is that food can't change genetics, but it can maximize what those genes are capable of. A child born with average height potential can reach the upper edge of that range when properly nourished. Growth isn't just about numbers on a chart, it's about giving the body permission to grow by feeding it what it's been missing. When that balance is achieved, posture straightens, sleep deepens, and confidence rises because the body finally has what it needs to thrive. Scientific studies consistently highlight that children who eat nutrient rich, whole foods grow taller and stronger than those with diets dominated by processed or refined items. Even small daily improvements like switching from sugary cereals to eggs or yogurt in the morning can spark noticeable changes over time. Growth is a slow, quiet process, but the results of proper nutrition accumulate powerfully. The body is remarkably intelligent. It always uses what it's given. In this video, we'll uncover 5 powerful foods that can help support height growth naturally by strengthening bones, improving metabolism, and stimulating growth hormones. These aren't exotic or expensive ingredients. They're everyday foods, often hiding in plain sight, that carry extraordinary benefits when used consistently. The journey toward natural height growth begins with the most essential building block of the human body, protein. Among all sources, one stands above the rest for children: milk. For generations, parents have urged their kids to drink milk for strong bones, and science continues to prove why that advice still holds true. Milk provides the perfect blend of calcium, vitamin D, phosphorus, and high quality protein, all critical nutrients for bone development and muscle strength. These elements work together to keep growth plates active and flexible, allowing bones to lengthen properly during the growing years. When a child drinks milk regularly, they're not just getting calcium, they're also supplying their body with casein and whey proteins that repair tissues and support muscle formation. Growth hormone production depends heavily on protein intake, and milk happens to contain the amino acids needed to trigger it naturally. Studies from pediatric nutrition journals have shown that children who consume milk daily tend to have higher bone density and greater height velocity compared to those who don't. The reason isn't magic, it's pure biology. The body thrives when it receives what it was designed to use. Yet, in many modern households, milk consumption is decreasing. Children reach instead for soda, flavored drinks, or energy beverages, all of which rob the bones of strength by leaching calcium and providing empty calories. This quiet shift has led to an increase in vitamin D deficiencies, making it harder for kids to absorb the calcium they do get. Parents can reverse this trend with small changes: a warm glass of milk before bedtime, a morning smoothie with milk and fruits, or yogurt as an afternoon snack. Each serving becomes an investment in stronger bones and taller posture. But milk alone isn't the entire answer. The body also needs variety, nutrients from different foods that support what milk starts. Take eggs, for example. Often underestimated, eggs are a powerhouse of growth. They provide complete protein, vitamin B12, and riboflavin, all of which play vital roles in forming new cells and maintaining energy levels for physical development. The amino acid leucine found in eggs helps stimulate muscle synthesis, which indirectly supports overall body growth. Consuming eggs regularly ensures that the nutrients from milk and other sources are efficiently used. Imagine a child's morning that starts with a balanced combination of milk, eggs, and a fruit rich in vitamin C, the perfect trio that fuels energy, strengthens bones, and improves nutrient absorption. Vitamin C helps collagen production, the protein that forms the structural framework of bones and connective tissues. This framework supports not just height but posture, giving children the confident stance of strength and vitality. Of course, every child's needs vary depending on genetics, age, and lifestyle, but the principle remains the same. Consistent nourishment fuels consistent growth. The body can't grow in bursts, it grows in harmony. Every sip of milk and every bite of protein sends a signal to the brain, telling it that conditions are safe, nutrients are abundant, and it's time to grow. When these signals repeat daily, growth becomes inevitable. Many parents notice subtle changes first: improved appetite, deeper sleep, and increased physical activity. These are all signs that the body is responding positively. Milk and eggs may seem simple, but they lay the foundation for everything that comes next: stronger bones, healthier muscles, and a taller, more confident child. After milk and eggs have laid the groundwork, the next crucial step is energy. A child's body needs fuel that sustains long hours of play, learning, and rest, all vital moments when growth hormones work hardest. This is where whole grains play an unshakable role. Unlike refined carbohydrates that give quick energy and crash moments later, whole grains release energy slowly, supporting steady metabolism and hormone balance. Brown rice, oats, and whole wheat not only power the body, but also supply magnesium and iron, essential minerals for bone and muscle formation. They keep insulin levels stable, which helps growth hormones do their job efficiently. When children eat nutrient dense carbs instead of sugary snacks, their energy remains stable throughout the day. Stable energy equals better sleep and recovery, two invisible but powerful contributors to height growth. The body grows most during deep sleep, and that process relies on hormones triggered by proper nutrition. Adding fruits and vegetables rich in vitamins A and C alongside whole grains multiplies their effect. These nutrients protect the cells responsible for bone elongation and repair damaged tissues from active play. Parents often underestimate how interconnected all these nutrients are. Proteins build, minerals strengthen, and vitamins protect. Together, they form a cycle of growth that never stops working. When these foods combine, the child's body operates like a perfectly tuned machine, absorbing every nutrient, repairing every cell, and extending every bone. Growth becomes natural, not forced. Among all the nutrients that influence height, none is as quietly powerful as vitamin D. It's the bridge that connects nutrition to bone growth, ensuring calcium from milk and minerals from food actually reach the bones where they're needed most. Without vitamin D, even the healthiest diet falls short because calcium simply can't be absorbed properly. This deficiency often hides in plain sight. A child may appear healthy but still struggle with weak bones, slow growth, or fatigue. The best natural source of vitamin D is sunlight. When skin meets morning light, it begins producing the vitamin naturally, fueling bone strength from the inside out. Just 20 minutes of early sunlight can make a measurable difference, especially when paired with vitamin D rich foods like salmon, egg yolks, and fortified milk. These sources create a continuous supply that strengthens the skeletal structure and keeps growth plates active for longer. Parents in colder climates or those with children spending most of their time indoors should pay close attention. Limited sunlight, screen time, and processed diets have made vitamin D deficiency common among kids. Encouraging outdoor play, morning walks, or sports under the sun not only boosts vitamin D but also improves posture and muscle flexibility, two factors that directly influence perceived height. When the body has enough vitamin D, everything begins to align. Calcium absorption increases, bones grow denser, muscles become supportive, and the posture naturally elongates. This simple yet vital nutrient quietly supports every stage of development, helping children stand taller and stronger without effort. Another vital key to height growth lies in zinc, a mineral often overlooked but deeply connected to how the body releases and responds to growth hormones. Zinc acts like a silent messenger, signaling the brain and pituitary gland to stimulate cell production and bone elongation. Without it, the body struggles to use the protein and calcium it already has. Many children today unknowingly lack zinc because their diets are filled with refined or overly processed foods that strip this essential mineral away. Natural zinc sources such as beans, lentils, nuts, seeds, and lean meats can help close this gap. Adding a handful of pumpkin seeds to snacks, including lentils in lunches, or serving chicken with vegetables provides a steady supply that strengthens bones and supports overall growth. Zinc also boosts immunity, which keeps the body healthy enough to focus on development instead of fighting constant fatigue or infections. Another underestimated nutrient for growing kids is iron. It plays a key role in delivering oxygen to every cell and muscle, including those in the spine and legs. When oxygen circulation improves, metabolism speeds up, allowing nutrients to reach growth plates more efficiently. Children who eat iron rich foods like spinach, eggs, or fortified cereals often show better energy, endurance, and muscle tone, all essential factors for height and posture. Together, zinc and iron act as invisible architects, strengthening the structure that supports height. When combined with proteins, vitamins, and sunlight, they amplify each other's power. Growth becomes not just visible but sustainable, turning the body into a well balanced system ready for its natural potential. All the nutrients, habits, and routines come together to form one simple truth: growth doesn't happen by accident. It's built every day through care, patience, and nourishment. When a child eats the right foods, moves regularly, and sleeps deeply, their body aligns naturally with its potential. Calcium from milk strengthens the foundation. Protein from eggs and grains builds tissue. Vitamin D activates bone formation, and minerals like zinc and iron power every tiny step of development. These elements don't work in isolation, they create harmony, a rhythm that keeps the body growing, stretching, and thriving. Equally important is rest. During deep sleep, the pituitary gland releases growth hormones at their highest levels. That's when the body repairs, rebuilds, and regenerates. Encouraging children to sleep early and wake up refreshed is as crucial as feeding them well. Along with that, posture matters. Standing tall, sitting upright, and staying active are subtle yet powerful habits that can add visible inches over time. Height growth isn't just physical, it's emotional too. A confident child who eats well, sleeps well, and stays active carries themselves differently. Their back is straighter, their energy brighter, their presence stronger. Parents who nourish their children this way aren't just helping them grow taller, they're helping them grow healthier, happier, and more self assured. The path to height growth doesn't require shortcuts or miracle supplements. It's found in everyday meals, sunlight, laughter, and discipline. When nutrition, movement, and sleep come together, the result isn't just visible on the outside, it radiates from within. Growth becomes a story written quietly in every cell, fueled by love, guided by science, and fulfilled through consistency. This is how you help your child rise, not just in height, but in life itself.